girls go to the girl line, boys go to the boy line. I also would like to offer, I will be in this bag, put any cell phones or keys in this bag. Rid yourself of your cell phone.
I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
Fired up! Who's fired up?
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, crabs in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new
So we got there the first day in the morning and we were all super tired and it was like sort of cloudy out and it was really cold.
And then we got on the bus and people had blankets and they were pretty much still like half asleep because it was like 7 in the morning. But the initial bus ride was like fine. People were just kind of like with their main group of friends still.
Yeah.
And then we played this one game where everyone had to like
switch seats and like get a new partner and that sort of thing. And we like were supposed to ask questions and stuff, and it was a good way to like talk to new people and that sort of thing.
So yeah, then we stopped at this place for lunch. We had Chipotle, and then I remember we all kind of sat in a giant circle together
and listened to music in the park.
Yeah, so that was super fun. And then we had like another few hours, and that's when people started like talking to others that they typically wouldn't have talked to. Some people were making like friendship bracelets. It was fun.
It was really, really fun. And we kept ourselves entertained. Overall, I'd say that day one was a success.
For sure, it was super fun because at the end we had our first evening program, and then everyone just kind of like fell asleep.
Like rocks. Like rocks.
We'll do a model contract tonight so you guys will get a sense for what that is.
I need a sign or a signal. But without everything I can think of, into symbol the code in your jacket, and the remnants of a cigarette.
Close till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
Day 2, it was early on in the desert trip from what I can remember. We had one night's rest in the desert. People were fired up, ready to go, and we took a small excursion to a special place.
It was quite a fun little wall that we were climbing up. It was pretty solid full pitch of climbing for everybody. All difficulties, super fun. Everybody was super high energy, psyched on it. Everybody was trying so hard and just sending it. It was great. All smiles everywhere.
This guy kicked ass, for the record.
This guy kicked ass being there.
Yeah, I watched. It was fun. And then we took a special little excursion through what we call the chasm.
Quite a tight opening to get through.
Yep. Not everybody made it.
I may have not fit through all of through the entire thing. I got stuck.
Meanwhile, like, what was everybody else doing?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
something like that deserty.
Something-
I'm sure it was cool.
I'm sure it was cool,
sure it
but
was
I'm sure it
cool.
wasn't as cool as what we were doing.
did.
Just saying.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow.
That's a wrap for
Day 2.
That was awesome!
You make me this, bring me up, bring me down, play it sweet, make me move like a freak. Mr. Saxo beat.
So that morning, day 3, a lot of people had a slow start. We didn't though, because we were cooking pancakes for everybody. It was awesome. I loved it. We cooked some badass pancakes.
We did.
But it took many hours.
Many hours,
And lots
of
of-
criticism.
Lots of criticism. That is true. We packed up out of Sheep's Pass and we left for
the visitor center.
yeah, we left for the visitor center. I got myself a nice trucker net hat.
Got to wash my face.
Yep, that felt good. Filled up our water bottles and we headed out to the new campsite. It was Indian Cove, right? Indian Cove. That's where we went. We packed up, put on our gear, left for the peak hike. Bouldered our way to the top.
It's like 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. There were rattlesnakes all over the place. Climbing boulders. There was no trail or anything like that, so the hike was
Trailblazing.
oh yeah, it was nice. And then once we got to the top, there was this like ammo box that had like all these souvenirs of people who had reached the summit. They just left in there, and Ethan sprayed us with a huge
Yeah, we got to
water
sign
bottle.
our names and
Yeah, it was cool.
magical.
No, we left our mark. It was
Yeah.
it's great. And then we
Headed back down.
trekked back down, had a great evening program, and
That
that's
was
about
the
it.
day.
Make me move like a freak. Mr. Saxo beat makes me this, brings me up, brings me down, plays it sweet, makes me move like a freak.
Signing off.
What's up, bruh?
I've been up, I've been down, seen the world from the ground, but I hear the drumming. Now my veins are pumping. Scrape my knees, bruise my heart. Where you end, not where you start. I see them running. 'Cause they see me.
So day 4, we decided to go to Rattlesnake Canyon, do that big hike. Started out in the morning, took a 2-mile walk to the head of the trail. It's where Granberry started geeking out and talking about the geology of rocks and all.
And over here is what's called a
20 minutes later,
and these rocks over here are about 100 million years old.
2 hours later,
She at 60 degrees and 120 degrees, and that's
6.5 hours later.
And all of that, and then we started up the head of the trail, and then we went into the big ice caves, and where we had to trust each other a lot. And in the ice caves, we just were in there in the darkness, and we had to climb up some scary things. And then once we got out of there, we got to go to the watering hole, and everyone went swimming, and it was really fun. And then after that, we went to the lemon hut. It was pretty cool. It was just like a short walk from the watering hole. Just it was like a little hut made out of all these boulders and rocks with a bunch of cactus around it, and you got to sign your name in a little book and a journal and mark your territory forever. And then we walked down through the hike, and we got cactus cooler at the bottom, which was well deserved because it was a really long, like, 7-hour hike. And then we walked back, or some of us took a van back to our campground. And then once we got back, dinner was already being prepared.
We are cooking hamburgers. We're gonna eat all food in the desert. While we sing on rocks. While we eat all food. Woo-hoo!
And for our little game night activity, we had to present skits. And each group presented a different skit from like a different movie and a different genre. That was pretty fun. Darla over here, why?
There's a dream in my soul, and I won't let it go. You know that. They try to keep me down, but I just get higher.
I've made up my mind over and over. Keep pressing rewind, but I'm getting older. Tried every door, don't know who I'm looking for. And I've made up my mind over and over. I can't be everything you want me to be. I can't be everything you want me to be.
Day 5, we had originally intended to go somewhere else, but it was snowing there, so we decided to stay in Indian Cove for another day.
Very windy start to the morning. I think some kids slept on the bus.
Some kids slept on the bus, other of us slept in the sandstorm that was going on. And then you guys started filming the Friday show, and you kept doing that dance that you were doing the whole time. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the shoot dance.
The shoot dance, that was the one. Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
You want to learn?
Yeah.
Ready?
I think so. I gotta go. Does it go that way?
It goes that way.
That way? Okay.
Alright, and then after the Friday show, I think there's a second group that summited the peak hike.
I think we did the peak hike that day. I think a lot of people sort of just chilled out that day. It was one of the, every year it seems like there's some very energetic days, and then everyone needs one day to just sort of chill out and hang out with friends.
It was our first day with a hot lunch. No sandwiches.
No sandwiches. The sandwich bar was gone for a day.
Yeah.
It was a good, relaxing day. In the end, we were glad that we stayed in Joshua Tree and didn't try to go somewhere that was going to be miserable. And we got another day in the desert, so that was good.
Everything you want me to
I came to this strange world hoping I could learn a bit about how to give and take. But since I came here, felt the joy and the fear, finding myself making every possible mistake. La 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 la.
Day 6.
Yeah.
We started in the desert. We were not supposed to be in the desert.
We weren't.
We were supposed to have left the day before. We
Well,
were in
we
the
didn't
desert.
leave the day
We
before.
didn't. So we just packed up.
Yeah.
Do we have? I don't know if we had breakfast.
It was a quick breakfast.
Quick breakfast, pack it up, head out, and then drive, and then drive some more.
And then kept driving.
Quick lunch at the
Wind
at
Wolves.
their
Wolves.
the visitor center, and leftover lunch, which was weird because then we had all this lunch meat that we didn't eat that day. But then that's the final night.
Oh yeah.
There's some workshops. We didn't get to do it because we were making dinner, but that was the Nuggets workshop. The Nuggets is where like each staff member that wants to participate, like it's like the one thing that if somebody could, what was the one thing that they wish somebody told them?
Yeah.
And, anywho, so let's see. We did awesome chili.
It was fantastic.
Amazing
food.
chili.
Way to go, coyotes.
Yeah. and then we did high points validations for the whole trip.
Yeah.
And it was like I felt it was like 2 hours long.
It was 2 hours long.
But
and
I thought it was
freezing,
like,
but it was great.
Everybody needed to be heard and say what they needed to say.
I say the most powerful day of the trip.
Yeah?
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Most powerful night for sure.
Okay. And then we had marshmallows.
Oh, so good.
It's a good time.
So, and what day was that? That was
day 6.
Day 6.
Day 6.
This is a happy end. Come and give me your hand. I'll take you far away. I'm a young soul in this very strange world, hoping I could learn a bit about what is true and fake. But while these hate try to communicate, finding trust and love is not always easy to make. La 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 la.
Day 6.
Day 6.
Hold on. 6.
Oh no, here we go again, fighting over what I said. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm sorry. Bad at love, no, I'm not good at this, but I can't say I'm innocent, not hardly. But I'm sorry. And all my friends, they know when it's true. I don't know who I am without you. I got it bad, baby, got it bad. Oh, tell me you love me. I need someone. On days like this, I do. On days like this, oh, tell me you love me. I need someone. On days like this, I do. On days like this, oh, can you hear my heart say? No, you ain't nobody till you got somebody. You ain't nobody till you got somebody. And I hope I never see the day that you move on and be happy without me. Without me. Oh, what's my hand without your heart to hold? I don't know what I'm living for if I'm living without you. Ooh, all my friends, they know when it's true. I don't